New year, new you, new feeling good. New feelings of goodness. So the title is Do You Know How to Walk? Now, we have Fiona in the video as well. Hello. You got to go over there. So a lot of clients that I've worked with in the past, and even my own parents, I often find that their gait or their walking, their actual step, the alignment is not quite right. So here are 3 exercises to help with alignment. Make sure that the muscles that are most important in just keeping ourselves aligned, upright, strong are kind of engaged. And we're just going to practice a repetition of movements so we can build muscle memory. So muscle memory is how our muscles remember to move and work. First exercise, I'm going to call this a belly button to spine. So what we're going to do is we're just going to lie down on the floor, feet flat on the ground, knees bent, lie back. And then what you're going to do is you're literally going to take your belly button and pull it towards your spine. So I'm going to suck my belly button in towards my spine. Next thing what we're going to do is we're going to squeeze our butt. So this exercise is 3 movements. Squeeze the belly button towards the spine, in, suck it in, squeeze the butt together, and then I want you to push your low back flat on the ground like all those muscles are squeezing. A lot of issues come from a weak core, so if you hold this posture when you do anything, you will feel better, I promise. So, suck this in, squeeze the butt together, push the low back flat on the ground. That's 1 repetition. So again, I said 6 to 10. I would do 5 to 10. Don't feel like you have to do too much, but again, this is a great way to engage the core. So that's a belly button to spine. Here comes the next exercise. Okay, second exercise of the 3, we're gonna work on our calf muscle, this one down here. So we're gonna do a very simple calf raise, okay? Now, key points here. When we go, so we're going to do this on 2 feet. As you start to get more comfortable, you can always go to 1 foot, but I'd recommend starting with 2. You're going to be on 2 feet, and as you go up to your toes, you're going to make sure that you keep your weight on the big toe, okay? This will all tie into what we're doing about, our walking. So I would hold on, and I'm just going to keep my knees not super straight, slightly bent, and I'm just going to go all the way up as high as I can on my toes. And again, I'm keeping my weight on the big toes. So I'm making sure that I stay right over that big toe. I'm just going up as high as I can. Knees, just soft knees, I'd say. Not necessarily bent or straight, but just soft. Right over the big toe. Try not to let my toes go out here. Right over the big toe. And just make sure you go that way. Cool. That's exercise number 2. I'm going to stay right here for exercise number 3. Check this out. So I would hold on. Now what you're going to do is you're going to slightly take a step back, okay, just like this. I'm going to do it towards you first. So I'm going to take a little step back, keep this foot planted, bend, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift, kind of like what we did for the calf raise. I'm going to go up to my big toe, and I'm going to drive my knee forward straight through, keeping my hips nice and square. A lot of times when we walk, our gait refers to our stepping motion. A lot of times when I see people walk, they turn this foot out or the hip is out, and that can create problems for ankle, hip, knee. We want to make sure that we stay in alignment. And that's why I like these 3 exercises. So we worked on the core, we worked on the calf muscle, keeping that foot straight. Now we're going to actually do the movement of the walking motion. So this foot doesn't have to be too far back. I would say, maybe about there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this foot back, and then I'm going to go up to my big toe, same like what we did on the calf raise, and I'm going to drive this foot straight up. And then step back, drive it straight up. So we're practicing. As you get more comfortable here, you can take your hand off the wall, and we're driving that knee straight forward. Okay, and again, we're keeping everything in alignment. I'll do it this way. So again, not too far back. Here, straight up. Back, toe. And if you want to slow down this movement, you can. Make sure that you're right, doing the proper technique here. Back up to the big toe, keeping the weight on the big toe, straight up. If you need to hold on, you can. And then, once you get that down, you can actually practice walking. So I'm stepping, driving this thing through, stepping off the big toe that way, driving with the knee straight up. So there's 3 exercises. Again, you know how to walk, but let's work on the alignment. Let's work on the muscle memory so your muscles say, hey, wait a minute, I know how to do this correctly or more in the proper way. And that can get rid of a lot of injuries or a lot of nagging aches and pains once the alignment is all there. So workout number 1, try these out. Let me know how they go. Happy New Year, and let's keep it going.